morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Telltale's Batman. It's been a little bit of a while since we were in this world, and the last time we were here, some crazy stuff went down. My voice is cracking all over the place. I don't know what's happening. So this is season 2. I don't know a whole lot about the season. I think it has something to do with the Riddler, and I think we're going to get to see more of the Joker's side of stuff, because he was teased. Wasn't his name like John Doe or something like that in season 1? So he's been teased in that one, so I think more of his plan is kind of going to come up in this one, because he was at the end of the last season. But I really like this series. I really like the Batman games. The first season, it had its ups and downs. It was paced a bit weirdly, but overall, very, very good game. I liked it a lot. I'm really looking forward to this. So they did give out access to this to YouTubers a bit early. I've technically had this for like a week, but we could only upload like the first 45 minutes to an hour of the game earlier than this, like on the 2nd or something. So I didn't want to just split it up. I kind of like doing these episodes all in one go, because then I like having like the 5 episodes up on the channel and making a nice concise playlist so you know which part is which, and kind of just wrapping everything up nicely. So I wanted to wait and do it when the embargo was actually up, that I was allowed to play it. So that's why you haven't seen me upload it and everybody else has been uploading it already. I just wanted to wait a small bit to do the whole thing in one go. So it's probably going to be a long one. So grab your coffee. I have my coffee. Grab some snacks and let's do this, babies. Continue your story. Choose how to begin your story. I should continue my story. Your story so far, import save 1. Haha! Your backstory is complete. This backstory will be tied to the current save file. Nice! Okay, I like that. I like when it continues on. Ooh, what do we have? I like the thumbnails for all these. Episode 1, The Enigma. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. I wonder who it is. Edward, the Pact, Fractured Mask, Catwoman's back. What ails you? There he is. And same Stitch, so Joker versus Batman at the end. Okay, cool. Let's start episode 1. Are you gonna give us a backstory about what happened in season 1 for everyone who wasn't here? I totally remember everything that happened. I do remember most of it, but let's go with green tech this time. Yellow tech, that's not green. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm just gonna go with blue, because that's what I had in the first one. That's the base color for all of them, I think.
Previously on Batman.
Sneaky, sneaky.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me.
It's my boy Troy.
They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Hell yeah, Brucey boy.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon.
You just watching him on TV?
This morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw.
What's up, Eddie?
Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Oh ho. Subtitles aren't on either. I don't know why they're not defaulted to on. I'm gonna have to turn them on in a sec. Sorry about that. Professional YouTuber, I swear.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
That's a good question.
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
You can become the role.
It's hard not to become the mask. At least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do, after all.
Yep.
With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain.
Thanks, Alfred.
If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Okay, hold on for a second. My bad. My bad. Oh, it's awful. Subtitle says, that's why I got confused. I put him on medium. Here we go. Are we good? Are we good? See?
The Bat computer can intercept his communication.
Nothing even changed. Right. Okay. Also, did he say lucky 13? It's unlucky 13. Yeah, frick.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Good for him. Also, yeah, that's a good point about becoming the mask. I feel like that happens in YouTube a lot as well, is that a lot of people become what their online personas are, and then they kind of forget who they are and get very disconnected from reality. It's important to remember who you are. I know I'm supposed to hack his phone, but I want to look at what fucking balls he's getting.
Roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
I don't know, man. Let's hack his phone. Let's see what kind of nudes Maury has on this.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
I don't know if we should do that.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Ah,
You're in.
fuck him.
You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a bad...
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Just call me Blendin' Blandin'. One, please. One jackpot, please.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
What's a nice guy doing in a place like you? Looking for a thrill. I'm undercover.
Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrill.
I'm undercover. Shh, go
Well,
away.
it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Edward.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I
Time.
told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury.
Oh,
I am death.
I see.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Oh, I like these guys. They wear green.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Out of my way, Judy.
Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
I hope that hair is bulletproof.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one.
Uh-oh.
What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Ooh, ouchie!
Now, let's get started.
The Riddler! That Asian dude's voice is also in an old PS2 game that I love. Mark of the Kree. Or Mark of the Kree. Is it Mark of Kree?
What's happening?
Right away.
Love that game.
No one leaves.
Maybe a tree does. A tree leaves. Ha! Get him, Bruce! Uh-oh. fucking bullet dodging badass. Oh! I also do kids parties.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just shit me knickers, but knickers are what we call panties in the UK.
Right.
Before anyone thinks I'm saying the N-word.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV.
I'm super buff. I told you to run.
Capable.
I said run. If you stay, you'll die.
I also like how the piece of his ear is still gone.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Ah, it's pretty fucked up, Gordo.
Batman?
Not gonna lie. Oh yeah.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Yes,
Madman
yes.
in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Oh yeah. I wonder if you get a new batsuit for this, like, episode or this season. Because normally the thing with Batman games and Batman in general and Batman movies is that the suit constantly upgrades all the time. So, gear up.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Be ready for a fight. Oh no, guys, it's the Riddler. What we gotta do? Just kill him. Get it over with. No?
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Oh, Jesus.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive.
It's like a modern Iron
To
Maiden.
solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please.
Ah, fuck.
Don't do this.
Hate riddles. I'm
Without
terrible at them.
fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
A clock.
Who am I?
A clock.
I've got visual.
I've got answer.
Fully functional.
You're a clock or a watch or time or whatever.
Pleased to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Time for some recon.
Tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of
Shut up, Alfred. I'm trying to hear him.
to distraction. Rattling around
Okay. Hostages.
in your
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
So Riddler basically turned into Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until
Oh.
he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
I will get bored.
He sure do. Can I like mess up his jam at all? Oh, I can maneuver the drone. Oh, hello, fellers. So glad you can't hear this.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Dude, that's no problem.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Oh, Kia! Nice. The silent assassin. I'll never tell.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
What am I supposed to do?
Batman,
We can't get in.
the front covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
Use a
I'm relying on
chainsaw.
your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Oh, both are pretty shit. Tear gas might affect these people, but it might confuse and then I can take out. Frontal assault might distract them and then I can take them out. but that also leads to bullets flying, which might harm more people and kill them. Tear gas has less damage. Going with that.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Woo!
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path.
Fuck!
Wait for my signal.
Ow!
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
My little pink! Oh yes! Grapple smug, this. What? Am I supposed to be? Fuck! Okay, there was a lot of stuff being thrown at me. Okay, and my mouse was off screen. That was my bad. Okay, we'll do it again. Watch this. I was supposed to right click. Here we go. Ha ha ha! Take that, sucko. Slam into card table. Tear off roulette wheel. Roulette wheel? I bet it all on black. Oh, unlucky.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
I'll fit you in
The hostage.
to my
The hostage.
fist. Oh, no, you don't. Anchor the gun, anchor hostage. The gun. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, this is fucking weird, but I'm into it. There's a lot of buttons to press. Ha ha ha, hello. That's not gonna work, you silly.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Break it open. With pleasure.
Okay. Is pleasure the name of your wrench? You ain't gonna touch me, bro. You ain't gonna touch me. Batman's got the skills and the foresight. He's also got Jackaboy controlling him, which means fuck you. See? Oh god, oh god. Left and right, that was weird. Shock him, tie him down. I'm gonna shock him. I wanna be the electrocutioner. Nice.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
Oh.
You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Come on!
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
You're
This is
yesterday's
my city.
news.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum.
Allowed me to broaden your septum.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely
Gordon,
at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh!
But not smart enough.
Clever. A punch. Very clever.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Nah. Here we go. Here we go. You can't do anything to me, dude. Yikes, that has to hurt. Nice one, Jim.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
To fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's awesome.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Here we go, power box. Thunk. Up and away, web. Shazam.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
I'm very unsettled by this. I clearly have like the upper hand, but I'm worried that something's gonna turn around and fuck me up. Ow! Get him, bats! Ow! Dude, I'm like a panther. What you got, green face? Roundhouse body. Roundhouse! Roadhouse! Nice! Always a roundhouse.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Oh! Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa. Nice! I am fucking Spider-Man! I'm like Spider-Man and Rico from Just Cause all in one. No!
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Hi.
After all, we're here to help.
Is that the lady from Suicide Squad? Amanda Waller? Is that her name? I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. Good opening. I still got the riddle right. Right? I can't remember what he said. I can't remember the actual riddle, but I'm pretty sure it's clock. Let's do a little scanneroo.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Okay.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Technically, everyone's days are numbered.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
He'd never
Got a
met
sick
me.
pleasure out of
Nah, he's
taunts.
arrogant.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves.
Hello.
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
Would you?
So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do.
Well, not very well, apparently.
World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
Yeah.
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
By letting people die?
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
No, we would not.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, I don't need a team or work with Gordon. I only work with Gordon. I like Gordon.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
That's my bad.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as
I think she'd bust your balls no matter what you picked.
This incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Hello.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile.
Is that Nolan North?
You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help.
That's all you're getting, though. No more breadcrumbs. I need to bake a cake.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course,
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
Damn, Bruce!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
You kinda did a little, didn't you?
I think I know you a little better now.
Don't fucking do that.
I'll be in touch.
Don't psychoanalyze everybody you meet and then put
Batman, before
things
you
in
go,
your file.
Gotham's your city. I respect that.
No,
But you
England
should
is
know
my
I'll
city.
have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
A booty call.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I'm just leaving. Peace! That's what we call an Irish goodbye. Where you don't actually say anything, you just leave the party. Usually it happens because you're so goddamn hammered that you're just like, I have to go home now, this is the end. And then you walk 14 miles back to your house. I did that once. Terrible idea. Could have ended terribly and horribly, but I made it home and I was safe. I woke up the next morning with my toe split in half. long story. I need to get me some of them brakes. That's a new suit right there. Alfredo!
Full evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus.
That's a big computer. Ooh, ambient, jazz, or classical. I do like me some jazz, but I'm gonna go for the ambience. You know, just to really set the mood.
Something with a beat.
No! He said ambience.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
It's weird music.
It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Ready as I'll ever be. I still have my Mike Tyson scar. Oh god, that was weird. Ah. I keep trophies of my defeated enemies. Enemies. That's not a healthy thing.
Vicky Vale, aka Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Selina Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the Children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Well, spoiler, we saw episode 3, the thumbnail was her, so... despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Is that what you call it, Bruce? Sparring? Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the Children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the Children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. A nice bunch of characters. A grand bunch of lads.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Oh, you better not kill Alfred in this series.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
So does a doctor. Oh, Christ. Well, buckle the fuck up. It's time to start looking at shit. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not reading through all this. I want to know the goods.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Yeah, bullshit, Alfred. I'd like to believe you, but come on.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Yeah.
You ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
I know, they're all pretty fucked up.
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Yeah.
I take everything back.
I don't get why they ever, like, well, I do get it, Arkham Asylum, blah, 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 it's all cool and gumdrops, but why do they put all the supervillains in there? The most dangerous criminals all go to the one place. That's not safe. Arkham Asylum always gets fucked over. I hope it's not a thing where it turns out that, like, the Joker is actually Riddler kind of twist. I don't like those twists. Oh, Alfred! We got a bit of a file on you! Can we find out what your fetishes are? I am not my father's son. I'm Alfred's. After my mother and father were... I'm just reading this right in front of Alfred. He's like, do you like what I did? Do you like the Wikipedia I updated? He was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate. Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham, so it's a year. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. Riddler. That's what he's actually doing. He's making everyone feel riddled with guilt. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of my ordeal. Of their ordeal, not mine. It's not all me. All I want for him is to be healthy and happy again. Oh, Brucey. Oh god, I clicked out of the game. Might be. Right, let's back out for a second. Did you finish scanning this thing?
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Something I meant to point out as well is that Iman Avesta, the lady who was psychoanalyzing me, as soon as I saw her, she had very noticeable green eyes. And the only other person in the game who has that kind of green eyes was the Riddler. So let's keep that in mind. Maybe something's going on there. Twisty, twisty, open turny. Whoa. That's cool. Bruce, you're figuring this all out pretty quick.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer.
Just check Google.
Sadly, no.
Have an eye but cannot see. Who am I? A one-eyed Jack? A septic-eye Jack? Blind Justice? Nah, that doesn't really seem right. Eye of a Needle or Eye of a Hurricane? I'm gonna go with the Eye of a Hurricane. I think all of them kind of fit the thing. One-eyed Jack. That could kind of play into the Joker, Jack, John Doe. A nickname for John is Jack. John and Jack are very... That's why Jacksepticeye came up, because Real name Sean, and Sean was the Irish for John, John Jack, Sean John, Sean John Jack. You know, it all makes perfect circle. The eye of a hurricane could be moving towards like a storm is brewing. Like we're in the eye of a hurricane right now, and this is like a swirling vortex kind of thing. I don't know.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Can I guess again?
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that but cannot see thing. Blind Justice?
Justice? How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
But both eyes are blindfolded.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
So the eye of the hurricane is
The
still
eye of a needle.
still sounding good.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Hurricane still sounds good.
Strange grooves.
It's a record. Put it in the record player. Movie tickets? Find something to use the disc with. We can use this thing, because it did look like a record as soon as I saw it. Plus, they kind of foreshadowed that, oh, Batman has a record player.
Needle. A record needle.
Ah, okay. I am Satan, Lord of Darkness.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
No thanks.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
What if he scans it and knows you're Bruce Wayne?
Manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
Is it a retinal scanner?
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
That was a little weird.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Can't wait to see T-Dog. Access the back computer anytime enter into the back cave from the main menu. Ah!
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Peace, Alfred!
Good hunting, Bruce.
See you later! Okay. No closer to finding out the answer, but whatever. I'm interested, though. I like the cerebral aspect to it. I wish I was good at riddles. I should do more riddles. Hello, everybody. It's me, Bruce Wayne, the guy who got his ear blown off.
Excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
Look at you go!
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with the GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
You're not allowed to know. It's a
Seems
secret.
like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to.
Is it really
We'll
that
pick up
weird?
this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great. Kill me now. It's not that weird for a businessman, the head of the place, to walk around with a briefcase in his own building.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
It's just a briefcase, Bruce.
Some kind of test.
Show me.
Oh man, I gotta do it again. It was so hard the first time.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
The music is
Psychological
weird.
Profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
You do this, and then you do a little twistaroo, and you flatten it, and then you twistaroo again, and it's a disc. See? Pretty cool, huh?
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Regina!
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Oh, Tiffany. You're not allowed to do that! You can't just bust into fucking Bruce Wayne's room!
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present.
Does she have a circuit
A
board
microphone
dress
prototype
on?
I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer.
Yeah, you're far
Not
from
bad,
quiet.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
You're holier than before.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Unbelievably badass! Why, thank you, Tiffany!
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
Oh, come on,
I'm the
Tiff!
resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
My man
You just
Lucius!
said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Like whoever made it what?
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
No.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what...
We could use the help, and that's likely why she's a character in this game, so yeah, sure.
Alright, if you think you can help...
I like you, Tiff.
Be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the Manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He'll be better after seeing you.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
I am the boss. Like a boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission.
It's a bit risky.
We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
I'm gonna stay silent for this.
We don't have to talk about this right now.
Yeah.
We have enough on our plates at the moment.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Sure thing.
Mr. Wayne.
Miss Avesta.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
I'll be right there.
Whenever you,
This won't take
get
long.
down here.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Aw, but I want to see the cool toys.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Am I in trouble? Come on, Iman.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble.
Shit.
It's my job to find out just how much.
She's on to me. She knows. Oh. Oh. Oh.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Huge and impressive. Why, thank you.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy.
There we go. Did it.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city.
Lucius?
Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Most
people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
1 second. I'll be back to you.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you you'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what I did with Batman.
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Cause she'll connect the dots very quickly.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
She knows.
The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm an easy target.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Mr.
We
Yoker!
understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John might think so, because he's a fucking raging lunatic.
John would very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
The whole prison was in a riot.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
Oh,
John was discharged
she's
from
good.
Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Of course he did.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Oh, walking away as you say that. Classic lie move.
Do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
Sure, sure.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Am I in the middle of that web?
And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
No, I've got nothing to hide. Search!
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask.
I think you're an asshole.
You're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Or maybe you're just a
not
bitch.
People think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
Was Tiffany listening?
Pick this up another time.
I bet Tiffany was listening on her little drone and ordered an evacuation. Or Lucius knows and he's listening. I don't know.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking?
Or maybe the thing is just going to explode.
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
No!
Lucius! No!
No! I like Lucius!
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they're calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church.
Is Tiffany going to become the new Lucius for this then?
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family.
I'm sad.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme.
No revenge, just justice.
Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
You're saying that a bit too fucking loud.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
I know your dad's in a better place.
Maybe. I wouldn't trade places with him. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oof.
There was hardly anything left.
Oh, that's something you should have to see.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
Whole mess of stew.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Oh, fuck.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Your relationship with Tiffany has changed.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Oh, fuck. He's the bad man! Not the Batman. It's just like, that's a bad man. Bruce Wayne is Batman?
So sorry, really.
John!
At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but... Whoa. What the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Come on, Johnny boy. Motherfucker.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
You fucking crazy man.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see?
I can tell.
People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm
the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
I like him.
Not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
Oh my god, did you escape?
Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
Oh.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father.
That's also Nolan North.
A leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham.
I had a plan.
Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us, blessed are those who mourn, for they will...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
So bad guys.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'll meet them. I'm curious.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Oh, God.
You guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
It's a funeral for Lucius's sake.
I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
The Riddler, eh?
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Shh! Maybe I said too much.
I told you I'd help you, huh?
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you?
Nah.
I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I don't know.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry.
I like him.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Ooh. I think he'll be back. He knows a bit too much about me, and he likes me a bit too much not to.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
I mean, he's obviously playing with me.
Intriguing fellow.
But
certainly not one for decorum.
He'll be back.
I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End.
You guys sure do talk about this stuff pretty loudly. Alright, cool. Yeah. The Joker's probably going to mess me up a bit later on, but I'm too curious. I like the characters. I want to see what's going on. What's up?
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Sure do, old bucko.
Somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Batmap. 43, 46. I like 44 and more. There's 2 4s in that one.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman.
I did it!
If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Me too.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that.
Now kiss.
Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Okay, informer.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh?
Yeah.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Truth. We can inform her. I'll just get there first and do all the detective work faster than she will. And then when she comes in, it'll be all like, oh hey, we told you, you didn't come fast enough, it's on you. Oh, this is the place, alright.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Not really.
See what we can learn.
Righty dighty. Jimmy boy, good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Let's go this way. What are you doing there, Bruce? You're going around in circles.
A scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
No, he's the Riddler. Bane is the other one. Good joke.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Okay. But the Riddler's smart. This is going to be a setup. See? And it's like Jigsaw, which means you're all going to get, like, stabbed.
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Ah, helpful.
We go in.
After you.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh god, so many faces.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Who dat? Oh
God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Oh.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
She said to put Fernandez on it. His pupils are weird. They're like different.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Ugh. Like I said, the eyes are different. They're weird. I mean, one's small and one's big.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Yeah, and his sock is all melted as well. Oh, and his fingers are gone.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Uh-huh.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Me either. Why would you willingly get in?
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Yes! Time to bat analyze shit. What's in the safes?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
Yep.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
That's where he lost his
Lot of
fingers.
blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Yeah. So it's a lot it's just Saw. It's basically the movie Saw in Batman. I like Saw though. It's pretty cool.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Lucky for us. Can't I? Okay, I thought I would have them in my bat goggles, but I guess I'm just bat dumb because I didn't bat prepare for this bat-tastrophe. Alright, here are the monkeys.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
A gun.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Okay.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Ah.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
So you're more caught up than modern times.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize.
Ooh, goody!
An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues.
Not so good.
Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Ow.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Well then, moving on from this depressing scene. The shoe! It was the shoe that did it! The shoe, I tell you!
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Good one. I turned off my fan. I had it on because I was warm before. Now it's getting a little chill in here.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
It's pretty fucked up.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
Bingo bango, Jimmo.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at everything first and then start linking shit.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Murder cage. I like the name of that.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
There's writing. Read it.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Fuck knows.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
So you have to get in to see out through it, and the floor is electrified.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven.
Or heat.
You could be cooked alive.
Not electricity. My bad. Righty. Let's start linking shit. Let's link the porthole to the monitors. Oh!
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
Yep.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Yeah. Could link the open safe with his missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one.
Ow.
Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Woo, Jim's
No matter how
fixing
careful
stuff.
Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Jim's on a roll.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people.
Mm-hmm.
Names, addresses, phone
I saw
numbers.
Imana Vesta up there.
We have to warn her.
And Fernandez.
First, we have to get out of here.
Oh. Let's read your emails. Let's see if you've got an account on OkCupid.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Maybe. Alright, I'll take the deal, just so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all of your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done. Can I write a message? Fuck you. Go F yourself. Okay, I can't. Let's look at the co-worker's email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Oh, I love you, Jim, you big mustache man. It's from H to E, Edward. For someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that, and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes. H. I'm here. I'm thinking of Harley, but it might not be Harley, and I don't know who else in Batman's universe, in the DC universe, has H in their name. I mean, there's probably a bunch, but I just can't think right now. Could be a clue. Rightio. Okay, we're looking at that. What else can we link? Link the melted shoe to the heated floor.
The floor of the box.
I'm doing it!
While the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
What killed him, though?
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's pretty fucking sweet.
I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Okay, look at the chair. Agent Fernandez woke up here after being... Okay. So he did that, then he went over to this.
Another dead end. I need to keep looking.
Oh, okay.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
The murder box. I really like that name. And then this happened, obviously.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
The writing on the thing. Yeah, and then he did this. Did he just fall back and die? Did he hit his head on something?
From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade slashed off his fingers.
So you're supposed to get the answer to what's in the safes from the monitors. And then get out, open up the safe, and then leave.
His eardrums could have burst.
Yeah.
The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue.
Yes, thanks, Jim.
Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Would you rather go in, Jim?
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Oh, this bromance is the best. You guys are the coolest. I want to be friends with you guys. Bats and Jim saving the day once again.
Age rising, Batman.
Turn the wheel to... Okay.
Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. And again.
Real good, you don't get a hold on.
I'm doing it, Jim.
Almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
One won't end. Okay, yeah, I got it.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Hey!
What the hell?
Oh! That's what did it.
Congratulations. You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Jesus.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe!
I don't fucking know what it is, though! Which one? Which one? Gordon, there's only one with all eyes removed. The others only have one eye removed. That works. Batman, you must have something that can stop that. Oh shit, oh shit. I don't fucking know! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! One won't see trouble, one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize. I don't fucking know! I can't think! Am I dead? I died! It's the ears. It has to be the ears. One won't see trouble, one won't speak lies. So one asks the third, and he tells no lies. We did it! Ha! Couldn't have done that before?
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It looks like a missile. It is a fucking missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now.
Homes in on a home.
A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must
Friends
be
is
really
skirting
against
them.
the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage.
What if he was an
Waller's
agent?
a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks
Oh,
like.
he's good.
Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Uh-oh. I didn't give up on you, Gordon.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
I jumped in on my own first.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I trust Jim. Jim's a nice man.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
Oh, God.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Thank you, Jim.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Ooh, this is getting spicy.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is.
True.
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Funny you ask that, Alfred.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Yeah, because I thought the thing exploded in his hand, but it was a missile that came from outside.
Explosive. It was an emitter.
Yeah.
When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
We need to recruit. Get Tiffany.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes.
Someone can.
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Okay. Communications grid. Where can I link this? Monitor cellular activity throughout the city. Oh wait, up here.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Okay.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Oh, damn.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Didn't you record it when you brought in the thing? Always be recording. You record all his conversations. You didn't record this? Oh, no.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Alfred's already shaken up by the trauma of the last thing. I don't want him to see that and get more shaken up. Even though it's kind of a dick move to tell him not to be part of it.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Oh, damn.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius? We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Alright. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
This is like the stuff I do for YouTube. Like right now my stuff is recording, you can see these exact type of waveforms.
Dwayne.
Okay, no.
Tiffany.
Wayne, Tiffany.
Bruce.
Wayne, Tiffany, Bruce.
Tower. Enterprises. Bruce.
Okay, so that was this one?
Bruce.
The waveforms match.
So you can probably cancel each other out then.
Riddler.
Nope.
The disabling. Tower.
Okay.
Tiffany.
Tiffany was this one.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
Yes!
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Good job.
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second-in-command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
His name is Enable?
None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
Tiffany.
What is it?
Oh.
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
Damn.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Oh! I don't know. Rumi.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
You had to say that, didn't you? Always a choice between Batman or Brucey Boy. Don't know. I kind of want to go with this one just because of the way he said Gordon. If Gordon wasn't involved in it, I was probably going to go with this one. But because he said Gordon might not be happy, I'm going with Mori.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Hopefully Waller won't find out who I am. Even though she has that stupid Avesta lady with her who knows everything. Alrighty, this is a long episode, man. No one's like shocked.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori.
To see him with white
Riddler's
eyes.
agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Hello.
They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
Hey, there he is over there.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
You talk very loudly about secret things.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Leave us.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter.
Nice.
Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
Thanks, man.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you?
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
Everyone with their favors.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that.
Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
Waller won't be happy, but, I mean...
A chartered plane waits for me at the
I feel like we're gonna piss off Waller at some point, no matter what we do.
In the Caribbean, for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Shit.
Everyone gets what they want.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce. Before our
Waller's not gonna like me. They're gonna find out I'm Batman. I'm gonna get in trouble. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location.
We can do this.
And fast.
I'm keeping an eye on my camera to make sure it's still recording, so I don't lose any footage.
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Nice. Because I don't normally record episodes this long. The Lady of Dublin! By Jesus! It's a fucking Irish ship, boys.
Armed men on board. This must be it.
What?
Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Maybe he has Mentos. Sneaky, sneaky, batsy, batsy. On to grabby. Sploosh. Fuck you, dude.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent, what was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all.
We found him.
You agency.
Him and his fucking cages.
Turned out to be accurate.
You and your.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Regret her miscalculation.
Is he really doing this all out in, like, the open? I don't think it's that hard to find him.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
A good spot for cover.
Your agency has been on my heels far too.
Let's go.
I'll give it to you.
I don't know how I got unspotted there, but I'm Batman, I'm awesome, screw you.
To get my revenge on
That's my reasoning, and I'm sticking to it.
Even if you're really just a small part of my
Wait for it.
What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
Might be angry.
I'll move when he isn't looking.
When they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all,
He's not looking all the time.
Big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that.
You think?
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Don't see me.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
It's like talking out loud. It's like, when I find the missiles, he'll be dead. Like, is that Batman over there? Oh god. Here we go. God, I'm so cool.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Maybe clunking all the heads will. Ow!
Oversized vermin!
Get him!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
So is the situation. Okay, turn it this way. There you go, what a beast. And once more. Nice.
Thanks, Batman.
Ow!
Are you all right?
Ah, nutsack. Pretty sure she'd fit out through those bars. Even Bruce could fit out through those bars.
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Uh-oh.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
What about this one? Just punch him in the face.
Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
Oh.
The missiles.
Crap.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak.
You seen him little? Oh.
I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies.
Are his friends the same ones as John's?
3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Uh-oh.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Ow.
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart.
Oh.
I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life.
She's gonna get it because of this.
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Shit! So it's either they
Number
die
2.
or she dies,
Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
I don't wanna!
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer.
You're too clever for me, Riddler. I don't know how to answer.
Finally, some humility from you. It's a shame it's not what I'm looking for.
No.
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake!
Oh!
Blake!
But I didn't get the answer wrong, I just didn't answer!
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Oh.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Okay, analyze quick. Link the Bat Gauntlet to the missiles.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
There's hair in my mouth. Where did that come from? Oh.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
And Death Chamber linked to her to save her.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I have an itchy eye now. What is happening to my face?
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
It's me!
Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Got him. Oh, shit.
no, no, no!
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Nice! I do not think that that would be very safe. Ooh, now I'm pissed.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
Uh-huh.
You don't
Nice. Fuck yeah! Dude!
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. The lady in Dublin! She's going down! Oh no, she's alright. Don't worry about it. She's grand.
This can't be happening.
Soccer kick, anchor punch. Soccer kick! Oh! Oh! Ouch! I like if they called it a soccer kick. What about his friends, though? Oh no, one of them died.
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits.
Nah, I'm not feeling it.
Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Oh, get him.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them.
Not feeling so smart now, are you?
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
It's the dead shot.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Dude. He's dead! What the fuck?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics.
It's the deadly neurotoxin.
But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect.
Oh, is it now?
We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess.
Don't mind me.
Is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how, but I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
Oh.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you.
Oh no.
Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
It's like a disappointed mom.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them?
Why didn't you put them together and have them fight the other bad guys, huh?
Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist.
It was
at
Harley.
Asylum.
The H.
She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh, snap! I mean, somebody had to fucking figure it out eventually. So much stuff was actually happening between the two of them that was impossible not to see it. You and 29.4% of players left John ecstatic. How could you not leave that face ecstatic? He's so cute. At the funeral, he was hurt when you dragged him away. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you liked. He was absolutely ecstatic when you agreed to meet his friends. Okay, feel like everything would have kind of played out very similarly anyway. I like this mechanic. Your relationship has changed. Because instead of just saying, they'll remember that, and it's like, will they? Will they really? Now it's like, oh no, you did something, you fucked up. You and 33, geez, I'm not in the majority at all on these. You and 33.3% of players worked with Waller in a way that she was strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away. Because you went behind her back to talk to Maury, she will work with you begrudgingly. I mean, does this really matter at all? Robin Atkin Downs. I know that name. Why do I know that name? Robert Atkin Downs. I need to look up that name right now. I know exactly why I know him. It's because he's the voice of Kazuhira Miller in Metal Gear Solid 5. I know him from other stuff as well. He's been in a lot of games and a lot of TV shows and cartoons and everything. He's also, he's been in a lot of Batman stuff before as well. He's Robert in The Last of Us. But I remember because he's the voice of, they played us like a damn fiddle. And the meme where it's like, why are we still here? Just to suffer. Okay, let's move on. You and 30.3% of players left Tiffany furious. Jeez, I did not do well in these. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was not consoled when you said Lucius was in a better place. I thought that was the right answer. Be nice to her. Be honest. Tell her what happened to her dad. Because she told the truth, she endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. Hey, I got one right. She was impressed. She was sorry. She angered you while asking questions. She is full of guilt for having survived the friends. Okay. Haha! That's the only one that counts. That's the only one I'm happy with. Me and my boy Jim in it together forever till the end. Because you took his side against Waller's, he is steadfastly loyal. We did okay there with Alfie boy. What'd you tell Tiffany about Lucius's death? You and 51.2% of players told Tiffany you were involved in Lucius's death. That's a close statistic. But the game isn't out for the public yet, so we're yet to see if you guys are going to decide what to do in that regard. So I'll be curious to see what comes back with that. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? Oh, man. You and 54.3% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. 19.6% of players told Gordon you could not talk about Lucius. So I was in the majority for that. 17.4 were silent when asked about Lucius, and 8.7 lied. How dare you? How could you look at that precious baby boy's face and lie to him? A lot of people chose to go with Maury. Half and half made a deal. That's interesting. That's a good one. You did save Iman from the agents. Did you save Iman from the agents? 36.6% of players let the agents die by not answering Riddler's questions. What? You and 36.6% of players let the agents die by not answering Riddler's questions. So if you just kept answering them, Iman probably wouldn't have died anyway. So most people just went through with it anyway instead of not answering one to try and save her. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Some bad choices, some good choices. That's the thing with these games anyway, is that, I mean, is it gonna matter in the end anyway? A lot of times it doesn't. So I'm curious to see if it'll actually have any sort of consequence this time. Hopefully. It would suck if I'm just making all these choices and no consequence comes of it anyway. All in all, very good season. Very good episode, I should say. I really liked that. That was very, very good. It was really long. Like 2.5 hours I've been recording for. Didn't even realize that. I liked a lot of it. There was some choices here and there that was like, I'm not really feeling that, and trying to like break Batman's code didn't really feel as strong as I probably should have. But overall, very, very nice. I liked it a lot. I like the characters. I like the setup. It's cool that they brought in Riddler and now he's dead. So it seems to be setting up the whole, like, Suicide Squad kind of thing where there's a lot more bad guys instead of just being the Riddler. Because the first season was just the Lady Arkham and Penguin. So this time it was like, oh, maybe it's Joker and Riddler, but now Riddler's dead, so it's like, okay, where do we go from here? So Joker's gonna come into it, and maybe some other bad guy, so I'm excited to see that. That should be really fun. As with all of these seasons, it's probably going to be a couple of months before the next one's out, so please be patient. I can't play the next one immediately. This is kind of why some people prefer that I split these up, that they have some more to watch. Like, there's like 3 episodes of this, or 4 episodes of this that they can watch periodically, but I just like having it all in one. I like being in the zone. I like feeling the emotions of the characters. I like getting the story all in one go, and kind of staying in that atmosphere and that vibe. And then you, as you watch it, you can split it up if you want, or you can have it on in the background or watch the whole thing. If you're heavily invested in it, you don't have to wait for the rest of it. So I feel like this is the best way to go about it. And I don't know. I kind of get into it too much, so it feels weird if I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave it here while the characters are all talking to each other. So I like doing that. But very curious to see where this is going to go in the next episode. Their Batman series is one of their better ones. There's a lot of stuff in this that has a lot of potential. I like how they're turning some of it on their heads. Like, Riddler's dead. You don't often see Riddler dead in any of the Batman stuff, if ever. I'm not too well versed in the Batman lore and comics and everything to find out if that actually happened. But Lucius is dead now. So they're not pulling any punches. People are actually dying in this. So it kind of ups the stakes a small bit. Which makes it far more interesting than if it's just a paint-by-numbers Batman game. So kudos to them for trying out something new. I like that. I'm curious to see where it's going to go in the later episodes and if they're really going to, like, stick with that. Like, if Alfred can die, or if Lucius is gonna die anyway. And that's what I'm most curious about, is if any of these choices are actually gonna make any sort of dent, excuse the pun, in anything, like working with Waller or going against her, or anything like that. Will it all just kind of funnel down to the same sort of things at the end? I don't know. We'll see. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes next video!
Now I'm the Batman.
Just kidding, it's just me.